Mike Hotel. How do I sound?
Sound fine.
Excellent. Okay. Good.
Los Angeles, Phoenix, San Jose, Santa Monica,
I hate that.
and San Diego Airport. Advise you have ATIS Romeo.
Romeo.
Send us tower information Romeo. 1456 Zulu wind calm, visibility 10. Sky clear, temperature 13, 2.9 or altimeter 3002. Visual approach and use landing and departing runway 29er. Full control in effect for aircraft landing. Los Angeles.
Okay. Oh, all right.
Set that.
Okay. Santa Barbara 727
There you
Mike Hotel 2000, climbing 8000 VFR climb to Gaviota.
Radar contact, climb VFR to maintain 8000, clear direct Gaviota, good morning.
Morning, direct Gaviota VFR 7 Mike Hotel. Where's my nearest line?
Right here.
Back there, okay.
Tango Alpha contact, Los Angeles Center on 119.05, good day.
And where are you going?
I was gonna go.
Okay. You got contact ground.
Oh, sorry, I was gonna get up to the line.
Yeah,
Fucking 20 miles by in sight.
And so when you contact ground, what you want to end with, just do the normal ground and then end with,
good morning.
they're requesting flight following to Bakersfield.
Okay, so it'd be St. Louis ground, Cesar 1 Tango Alpha, holding short of Mike.
Yes.
Taxi for takeoff with Romeo, request flight following to Bakersfield.
Yes.
Okay, and ground is, I can't get around here.
Right there.
Oh, look at that. Oh wait, we generally do it over here. 2160. San Luis ground says a 951 Tango Alpha, holding short of Mike, taxi for takeoff with Romeo, request flight following to Bakersfield.
If they say which Bakersfield, you know
San
that
Luis
is.
1 Tango Alpha, San Luis ground runway 29er, taxi via Juliet Echo, hold short runway 29er at Echo.
Just say Mike Juliet Echo.
Mike Juliet Echo, hold short at Echo, 29er, 1 Tango Alpha.
Cessna 1 Tango Alpha, say altitude to Bakersfield.
5,500.
5,500, 1 Tango Alpha.
Cessna 1 Tango Alpha, I'll have a transponder code for you prior to departure, Santa Barbara departure, 127.72.
127.72, 1 Tango Alpha.
So we already have that in.
95 Mike, Santa Barbara departure, 127.72, good day.
So see, she was handing that person off. So she's doing tower and ground. We're hearing tower. That's pretty good.
Sky 2441 San Luis Tower, good morning, enter and report left downwind runway 29er.
Yeah, she thought we were over on the other side. Yeah.
Yeah.
She didn't look.
She's just like, 1 Tango Alpha, those
Yeah.
guys, they're over at Juliet again.
So that's how I kind of fix. I just go Mike Juliet. And then
1 Tango Alpha, cross runway 29 at Echo, turn right at Alpha.
Cross 29er at Echo, turn right at Alpha, 1 Tango Alpha.
November 9er 26 Juliet Mike, San Luis Tower, make straight air runway 29er, report 4 mile final. Niner 51 Tango Alpha, squawk 4742.
Squawk 4742, 1 Tango Alpha. So regardless of whether you go to towered or non-towered, you still do flight following to wherever you're going?
Yeah.
Okay.
You just get it in the air.
Gotcha.
Right, there's nobody to give it to you. Nobody give you a squawk. And some D-class Delta airspaces don't do this. Like Camarillo doesn't do this.
Okay.
You can only get it from the air. You get airborne, you call it Santa Barbara. And the verbiage is on that. Let's say we didn't get it, and then we took off because we were like, let's get out of here before these jets take off or something. And then you just get airborne, and then you get out of their airspace, and then contact this. And basically, the verbiage is for a VFR flight is Santa Barbara approach Cessna 951 Tango Alpha VFR request. And they'll say, okay, what do you want? You know,
yeah,
what's your request? And you'll say, 1 Tango Alpha requesting flight following to Bakersfield. We're currently, and usually I'll just say, it's who you are, where you are, what you want.
I was 5441, traffic is a Piper just near Lopez Lake, 10 miles out.
No, it's,
will you be able to turn base
if you get it from the air, you'll just tell them, we just departed San Luis Obispo climbing through 2,000 to 5,500, request flight following to Bakersfield at 5,500, and we're a Cessna 172 slant Gulf.
Okay.
So they want to know your plane type.
Gotcha.
Left turn past the golf course will put you either over or inside the landfill. Runway 29 are cleared to land number 1. Tower 926 Juliet Mike number 2 for runway 29. You're following a Brasilia that's just passing the tower on the left downwind. Runway 29 are cleared to land number 2.
I'd have it right in the middle.
Okay.
You know how we're always doing this too.
Yeah.
After we take off, we do one bump down, nose down. Oh, that's why I was smelling something. I was smelling something like a.
Piper 6 Juliet Mike.
So we want landing and strobe?
Oh, yeah, that's what I do in the day.
Okay, so what frequencies do we want to put in now?
Going through the radio stack as far ahead as you can. So take the sectional. So let's figure out what we're going to do here. What we want to do is take off from San Luis. So let's we're learning radio navigation.
Right.
Let's just take off from San Luis and let's intercept a radio. So let's intercept that radio 030.
Okay.
So you see how you intercept it and it shows a from indication. So let's first of all set. We need Santa Barbara approach for the handoff. Let's get that ready. We need tower. So let's go on 1 and just go right down. Let's set this. Why don't we just set this to Paso?
This?
Yeah, nearest.
I don't. Okay, so nearest.
Airport enter. Pull this knob out and scroll until it says Paso. Push it back in. Direct enter. That would make sense. You know, anything you could just set it. We really don't want to use it right now.
Okay.
So, but there's a line here, and then as we get out here, you can just hit direct enter again because it's already set, and it'll just draw the new line.
Okay.
Once we get on this line, then that line will be that line.
Gotcha.
Okay, that's how that works. But we'll focus on radio nav. So then we want this radio nav in and this one in.
Okay.
So we're going to use 1. So let's put it in here. 112.4. So think of tune it, ident, twist. So tits.
Right.
Tune it and move it into number 1. Active. Ident it. And remember, these have to be pulled. See that? So you won't hear the ident unless you pull this. So I keep them pulled. So you only have to do that. So look at the Morse code. I usually capture the last 3 and then turn it off. Okay, and then let's set it to that predefined future radial.
Okay.
So it's north. all you do, and this has to be on nav.
Nav, yeah.
Okay, then why don't we set this one for Paso?
Skywest 5441, when able to turn left, taxi the Alpha
Right
to
there.
the gate on the
Yeah,
frequency.
I've got him here,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Yeah. 114.3, right?
Yep.
And then set it for the same radio, right?
Okay.
Not really radio, course.
Gotcha.
And you can see it's a red flag, meaning you can't receive it. So if you tried to listen to it, you won't get it.
Okay, gotcha.
I'll turn these down a little loud. But these have to be pulled to ident them. So you always tune, ident, twist it. And then if you're in the air, steer. So tits, plural.
Okay.
Girls have two, see?
There you go. Okay. So now we're more or less ready to go, or should we put in our standby frequencies, the other two we're going to do?
What would we need in the future? You really don't know, but you could do, I mean, because we know it because we're fluent. Really not on a sectional.
I was going to put these in, since those are where we're going to be going after we get to
Oh,
Paso.
you mean a VOR?
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah, do those in number
Okay.
1, number 2. And we really want to fly number 1 primarily, like
Okay.
when we're going to it. So, but you can flip them, you know, change them. Somebody's out training.
115.
This is EHF.
Yeah. 4. Okay, cool.
Okay, that's it.
And we are, what are we doing?
Straight out departure.
Straight out departure.
Let's set this too. Set it at 5.5.
Mike clearing Foxtrot.
Okay. 124, we're on 1.
You might
Yeah.
turn right at
A lot of buttons, huh?
Foxtrot and taxi to parking this frequency.
926 Juliet, Mike.
I think we'll be good.
San Luis Tower, Cessna 951 Tango Alpha, holding short of 29er, straight out departure.
Cessna 951 Tango Alpha, San Luis Tower, straight out departure, approved, runway 29er, cleared for takeoff.
Okay, like,
29er cleared for takeoff, 1 Tango Alpha.
take your time, go to the line and come back. They do miss stuff, you know. People sneaking out of radio. Happened the other day.
Oh yeah, you told me.
Yeah,
Was that here or was that somewhere else?
Santa Maria.
Okay.
They didn't even know the plane was. They sort of got a little alarmed because they said thanks twice to me. Hey, thanks for that. Airspeed's live, engines in the green. Fly the bug. That's full throttle, right?
Yep. It feels slow to you too?
Yeah. Just push it down. Remember, we fly airspeeds.
Right.
Fly that heading. Fly the bug. Try to hit 80 now. Once you're airborne, 80. Drop
Okay.
the nose a little bit. There. Don't chase an airspeed, just change the picture. We're going right to Morro Bay Rock. Yeah, it's just so smooth. We are full heavy. Is the GoPro on?
Oh, it's on. It's been on. Yep, it's on.
Fuels on both, mixtures. Just do a little lean. And then we'll go to oil pressure, we're looking good. Temperature, okay. So this high, I started seeing engine problems. I would probably do a fairly tight, keep my right airspeed, keep it at 80, come right back around for runway 7 or 11.
Okay.
Probably make it fine around. Also, you have a lot of fields all the way up. You want to think that always, and it's a great practice. You know, okay, this is the day the engine is going to quit, surprisingly. Where do I go?
Okay.
That way, if it did happen 5 minutes from when you just thought that, you'd go, okay, I'm already looked at it. I'm going right there. And it's always best glide, aim for the landing target, and just circle over it as you come down. Get lined up for like a downwind entry at 1,000 feet, and the runway, it's some fake runway, right? Some imagined runway at a field, and it always works out. Okay, so nav1 is alive.
Yep.
Not alive, but I mean nav1 is active, and we identified it down there. But as soon as this needle comes in, start saying nav1's alive.
Okay. Nav 2 looks more alive than Nav 1.
Yeah. Let's see. We did get it. We did hear it, didn't we?
No, we didn't hear Nav 2 because we didn't get it.
Yeah. So I didn't nav 2. That one. It'll work.
Yep.
Okay. So in this case, I'm not sure if that's even working.
Okay. Says it is.
Yeah, let's just do this. We see the needle swing. Okay, let's try it now.
Cessna 951 Tango Alpha, contact Santa Barbara departure 127.72.
127.72, 1 Tango Alpha.
And this is what you say. Santa Barbara approach, Cessna 951 Tango Alpha, climbing through 3,000 to 5,500.
Santa Barbara approach? Santa Barbara what?
Santa Barbara approach. Or Santa Barbara departure, yeah.
Santa Barbara approach says a 951 Tango Alpha, climbing through 3,000 to 5,500.
This is 951 Tango Alpha, Santa Barbara departure, ident.
So that just swung right through, yeah.
Flight 110 clear, visual approach runway 30 Santa Maria, contact the tower 118.3. This is 1 Tango Alpha, radar contact 6 miles west of the San Luis Airport, and are you going to turn towards Bakersfield anytime soon?
Yes, tell them Paso, Bakersfield.
Paso, Bakersfield, 1 Tango Alpha.
This is 1 Tango Alpha, say again?
We're going to go Paso Robles, then Bakersfield, 1 Tango Alpha.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. So pick a heading like this to re-intercept. Use your heading, but just don't keep turning, just hold that heading.
Okay.
So as we were talking, it just swung right through. So you kind of missed that, which
Okay,
I wanted
now
to
it's
see.
going.
So nav one's alive.
Nav 1's alive.
That kind of reminds you that, okay, I'm going to have to turn back to my heading. Remember, this is probably really good example because there's no wind correction. But remember, there'll always be about a 20-degree difference for the wind correction. You know, anywhere from 0 to 20 degrees.
Okay.
So start turning back to north. And once we get level here, wings level. And keep her climbing. I meant this. And then we'll just see what the needle does. So you hold the heading and what wind correction. So we're sort of thinking of bracketing, like, am I going to need to be 5 degrees this way, 5 degrees that way, 20 degrees this way? What am I going to need to keep the needle centered?
Okay.
So this example today is probably really good where it's almost no correction, right? See, it looks like it's staying centered, and that's never the case. Usually Usually this is, you're over here, and this is staying centered.
Yeah.
In other words, you have to find what correction. But if you have some winds aloft, that kind of helps. So 1,000 to go.
Yep.
So it looks like it is moving, so let's use the thickness of the heading bug first. So just hold it on that side of the heading bug. See how it's like that? Right. So your first correction is the thickness of the heading bug. $500 to go.
Cessna 1 Tango Alpha, contact Oakland Center 128.7, good flight.
Oakland Center 13705. One Tango Alpha.
1 Tango Alpha 128.7.
128.7, 1 Tango Alpha.
I still don't know what it was. What was it?
128.7.
128.7. So now it's Oakland Center.
Oakland Center, Cessna 9051 Tango Alpha, level 5,500, because we're going to be level. So just give it a couple seconds here, and then talk and say, as we're leveling, level 7,500, 5,500. Go ahead.
Oakland Center says a 9051 Tango Alpha, level at 5,500.
Number 9051 Tango Alpha, Oakland Center, the Paso Robles altimeter, 300.
Yeah. Can you say that again for the altimeter saying 1 Tango Alpha?
Number 9051 Tango Alpha, the Paso Robles altimeter, 3007.
3007, 1 Tango Alpha. Yeah, let's keep it about 2,400. Then let's lean it and hold your altitude. Push. Don't let the plane fly you. Push. Trim it once maybe. That's it. Just do one. And try not to do big movements. You need to do it twice. It's safer that way. Yeah, you'll keep pushing. Just keep pushing. As the speed peaks up, you'll keep pushing and then. But don't fly with trim. So it looks like north is holding our heading fine.
Yeah.
Center, good afternoon, or good morning. From Tango Alpha, yes, 12,500.
Number 29er Tango Alpha, Oakland Center,
Another Tango Alpha.
3007.
Really listen to make sure you don't answer when he's talking to him. Okay, is it hands off? More trim. Okay, let's put Paso in number 1. Just for practice. Nope, number 1's down here.
Oh, right. Okay, so that's 1143.
Just go through the whole process. Tune it, ident it.
LA, good morning, November 712 Kilo Charlie at 13.5 for 190.
Yeah.
Number
Go to your
712
head.
Kilo Charlie, Oakland Center, roger.
And then spin the needle and center it, and then that'll give you like a new heading. Which is north. I mean, it won't be much. There you go. Let's use the thickness of the heading bug. Think of that's your first bracketing. See the airport right in front of us, about 14 miles. You can see one runway like.
I do not. I have no idea where the...
One way to look is sort of go over the nose and sort of scan back and forth the ground. And
Okay.
go like this. And look where it is. Slightly that way.
Okay.
And you can see an airport environment where there's a field and a runway. What I do is scan, I start close and scan out until I find something that looks like a runway.
Number 712 Kilo Charlie, contact Oakland Center, 134.55.
3455 Kilo Charlie, good day.
I still don't see
That's
it.
okay, you'll see it when we get closer. So we need another correction. Just think 5 degrees.